Good day, children. Today we are going to deal with the poem of your second unit. The name of the poem is The Rebel, which is written by the great poet D.J. Enright or Denis Joseph Enright. Denis Joseph Enright was a British academic, poet, novelist, and critic. He authored Academic Year, Memoirs of a Mendicant Professor, and a wide range of essays, reviews, anthologies, children's books, and poems. His poetry collections include The Laughing Hannah and Other Poems of 1953, Addictions in 1962, Sad Eyes in 1975, and Under the Circumstances, Poem and Prose in 1991. He was awarded the Queen's Gold Medal for Poetry in 1981. D.J. Enright was awarded an OBE in 1991 and was made Companion of Literature by the Royal Society of Literature in 1998. Now let's start with the discussion of the poem. Do you know anyone who always disagrees with you or your friends? Or likes to do the opposite of what everyone thinks they should do? We generally address such a person as the rebel. So the rebel is a person who goes against set rules and laws. He does not like to follow them. He likes to do the opposite of what everyone loves to do. So that is why the poem is titled as The Rebel. Here, the poet narrates in a very simple language about the nature of a rebel. Please take page number 33 of your textbook and listen when I recite. The Rebel. When everybody has short hair, the rebel lets his hair grow long. When everybody has long hair, the rebel cuts his hair short. When everybody talks during the lesson, the rebel doesn't say a word. When nobody talks during the lesson, the rebel creates a disturbance. When everybody wears a uniform, the rebel dresses in fantastic clothes. When everybody wears fantastic clothes, the rebel dresses soberly. In the company of dog lovers, the rebel expresses a preference for cats. In the company of cat lovers, the rebel puts in a good word for dogs. When everybody is praising the sun, the rebel remarks on the need for rain. When everybody is greeting the rain, the rebel regrets the absence of sun. When everybody goes to the meeting, the rebel stays at home and reads a book. When everybody stays at home and reads a book, the rebel goes to the meeting. When everybody says yes please, the rebel says no thank you. When everybody says no thank you, the rebel says yes please. It is very good that we have rebels. You may not find it very good to be one. Now let's look at the explanation of the poem. When everybody has short hair, the rebel lets his hair grow long. When everybody has long hair, the rebel cuts his hair short. Now, in the beginning itself, I told you the rebel is a person who wants to do the opposite of what everyone does. So when everybody cuts their hair short, they want to grow their hair long. And when everybody has a long hair, the rebel wants to cut his hair short. When everybody talks during the lesson, the rebel doesn't say a word. When nobody talks during the lesson, the rebel creates a disturbance. So if the teacher has asked everyone to give the opinion, at that time they'll keep quiet. They won't say anything. And when the teacher asks everyone to be quiet in the class, they start creating problems. They start creating disturbances. They want to give opinions at that time. They keep talking. When everybody wears a uniform, the rebel dresses in fantastic clothes. When everybody wears fantastic clothes, the rebel dresses soberly. We know that they always want to be different from others. Maybe they seek attention from people, so they always prefer to be different from the common group. So, when everyone wears colorful clothes, they want to dress up in a common uniform. And when everyone wears colorful clothes, he would be unable to control his urge to wear the uniform. He wants to dress up soberly. Soberly means very plain and simple dress. So when everyone wears fantastic clothes, which means very colorful dress, at that time they prefer to have very plain and simple dress. In the company of dog lovers, the rebel expresses a preference for cats. In the company of cat lovers, the rebel puts in a good word for dogs. Here also, they always want to give the opposite opinions to others. They always want to be different from others, even in their opinion. So, when people talk about dog, they would prefer to talk about cats. And when the people prefer to talk about cat, they want to talk about dogs. They keep saying the exact opposite of what others say. It's like they're very rebellious in their nature. When everybody is praising the sun, the rebel remarks on the need for rain. When everybody is greeting the rain, the rebel regrets the absence of sun. So, whichever topic we talk about or whichever things we do, he always wants to be the exact opposite of that. So, if we talk about the weather, it is difficult to bring the rebel to have the same opinion. So they'll say, when we appreciate about the sun, when everyone around him is praising and appreciating the sun, the rebel would talk about the need and importance of the rain. He immediately wants to see the rain. Okay, if everyone around him is happy with the rain, then he would feel sad that there is no sun. When everybody goes to the meeting, the rebel stays at home and reads a book. When everybody stays at home and reads a book, the rebel goes to the meeting. So if everyone is going for a meeting in the presence of others, then the rebel would stay at home and he wants to read a book at that time and study. Maybe he won't be a person who is interested in reading, but just to do the opposite of what others are doing, he would prefer to read a book and study. And when all are staying at home, he would go out and meet people, and at that time he doesn't want to read or study. When everybody says yes please, the rebel says no thank you. When everybody says no thank you, the rebel says yes please. So when everyone agrees to do something or to take something, when they are willing to do it, immediately then he'll say no. He would refuse to do that. And when everyone refuses for something, he would say yes and ask for more. So that is exactly the nature of a rebel. He always wants to oppose other people. He always wants to be different from others. Now the next two lines are very important, children. It is very good that we have rebels. You may not find it very good to be one. So the poet feels that it is good to love rebels, but no one would like to be a rebel herself or himself. Because it is not easy to live in a society where we oppose everything against others. If we are living in a society, of course we have to agree with other people. We have to get along with them. We cannot keep opposing every now and then with others. We have to be flexible. So the poet says that having rebels around us is good, because they bring out differences in their opinions and it is beneficial at times. But it is not good to be a rebel because they are not accepted by the society. So we can speak about our opinions, we can be different in our opinions. That's perfectly fine. But just to oppose others, we should not give our opinions. Just to oppose others, we should not do things. It should be sensible. Okay? So hope that you have understood the topic, children. This is a beautiful message, very important message that the poet wanted to give us. Hope you have understood it. Thank you.